Ryan Ayala is a regular 21-year-old guy from Oakland, California, who has recently moved to the Big Apple for school. While he may look like a regular student, Ryan's life was drastically changed this summer on July 2nd.
So let's talk about your story. So explain to me in detail what happened that night.
Oh, every time I tell a story, it's like I'm always like transported to that scene, like that day and hour, you know. Yeah. So before everything happened, I was at home eating lunch, and I was primarily just getting ready for going out later on that night. And so I'd never been to a drive-in movie theater before, so I was like, oh, this should be really fun, should be really cool. And leading up to everything, I was leaving home and I was like, oh, bye mom, love you. I always say I love you to my mom, but told everyone love him, see you later. And what's really weird about that is that could have been the last time I said I love you to them. Yeah, so we were on the date, everything, it was cool. And so when we left there, she was like, hey, let's watch the sunrise in Oakland. And I was like, yeah, that's totally fine. I live in a really nice neighborhood, so totally cool. And basically we're talking and everything, and all of a sudden I see this figure just run really quick to the window. The guy ran up really fast. He had a mask on, he had a hoodie on, and yeah, it was a navy blue hoodie. It was a black ski mask, and he had a huge Glock. It was really big, like that thing. Oh my gosh, it was like that big. It was huge. It was like, you see my head? It was that big. Like, it was really big. And he stuck the gun in the window, and he said, give me everything, nigga. You better give me everything. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And he was like yelling so much, and he was yelling a lot. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I was like, yeah, totally, I'll give you everything, give you everything. And I was super in shock. The girl was actually, she was like frozen. What pissed me off the most was when everything happened, they just sped off, and I like my grandpa, he custom made this wallet for me. He's dead now, and so I don't have this wallet anymore. And that also made me really angry, because I didn't care about the money. I just wanted my wallet back and all that. Weirdest part about that was coming home, and I saw my siblings, and they were all sleeping, and so like they wouldn't have known if I died. So
Ryan feels that this experience has made him a completely different person now from his old self, one that takes on more responsibility for himself and for those around him.
it definitely like shifted, and it altered the way I think now compared to how I was in. And I can definitely say that I'm not the same person I was on July 2nd. I'm not necessarily like worried or like in fear. I'm just more cautious. And I try not to be paranoid, but I try to also be realistic.
Ryan's grandfather was a police officer for 31 years, so Ryan has been surrounded by guns all his life. At the age of 8, he shot his first gun and says this entire experience has changed his opinion on gun policy.
Well, since I was really young, I didn't think it was such an issue. When I see things like Las Vegas, I can only say that they experience what I experience on a very higher scale. Yeah, it definitely reinforces like this, like my perspective on guns now. Like, I don't think they should be in the U.S. at all. Like, they should be banned completely.